Hey everybody, this is August the 5th, 2024. Got a quick message. Somebody asked me a couple of days ago about the white fungus. Now I did a video about the white fungus, but it was years ago, and explained how it embeds itself inside your body and how to get it out. Okay, but I want to talk a little bit more about it because I hadn't really talked about the white fungus in a long time. But some people are saying, well, I don't really see any of the fungus coming out, and so I wanted to let you know you may not see the white fungus come out right away, and matter of fact, you may not even know it's there. Okay, I know when I first got Morgellons, I didn't know there was a white fungus. I was having the itching and the stinging and the crawling in my head, and I was seeing the little white sand particles come out of my skin. I was seeing the little black specks that looked like metal coming out. I was seeing the filaments, the colorful filaments, but I wasn't seeing any of the white fungus right away. And so this might be why some people are confused about it. In my experience, the white fungus is the web. It's the same thing as what they call the biofilm, but the white fungus, it creates the web over the whole body, over the original skin. They call it the smart skin. Okay, this web creates a structure over your original skin, and this web is internal and external. So it's kind of like a foundation for the nanotechnology. And this web that gets created over your body, it's like magnetic. It's magnetized because I can remember trying to pull out some of the little filaments out of my skin, and they would just like, I'd pull them out, and then they would just like be sucked back up into my skin. It's like there was something. It was like there was some kind of magnetic field there that was keeping the nanotechnology inside my skin, inside my body. So in my opinion, this is what's happening. The fungus, the white fungus, is the same thing as the smart skin that creates a web over your body. Okay, and this web is magnetized, and when you get the nanotechnology on you, like when it falls out of the sky, when you get it in your body, and when you get it on you, it's like this web or this smart skin lures the nanotechnology, attracts it, and gets it stabilized inside the body. And that's how it stays in you, okay? And this is how they create that new smart skin over your original skin that you don't even know is there, okay? So back to what I was saying about the white fungus. Hold on, something just fell in my hair. I don't know what it is. Okay. So when I started getting the stuff out of my body, and I started having the itching and stinging and crawling, and I was feeling something jumping off of my body. It felt like fleas or something. So I started doing the Epsom salt tub soakings to just try to stop the symptoms. I was trying to stop the itching, stinging, and crawling in my head, and trying to get the other things that were coming out of my skin out of my skin. I did not know, okay, when I started the tub soakings in Epsom salt, I did not know that there was a fungus implanted inside my body. Okay, I didn't know that. Well, to tell you the truth, I didn't know a lot about what was going on when I first got it. I didn't know what it was. The doctors didn't know. I mean, I thought I was dying. As a matter of fact, I had already convinced myself I was dying. So what I was wanting to do at that time was just try to stop the torment. So I was soaking my head and my body in the Epsom salt every single day. I was doing it sometimes 2 or 3 times a day because, well, when I get home from work, I would take one, and then that night, if I started feeling the itching and the crawling real bad, I'd get up and get in the bathtub and take another Epsom salt bath, sometimes in the middle of the night. But I started taking them for this reason, to stop the torment. Like I said, I did not know that there was more, okay? I didn't know that there was a white fungus implanted inside my body that wasn't supposed to be there. So what I'm trying to say is, even if you don't see any of the white fungus coming out when you get Morgellons, if you start doing the Epsom salt tub soakings, you will eventually see it, okay? Because it's the foundation for the nanotechnology. It has to be built first, okay? So it was about 2 weeks. I think it was about 2 weeks of soaking in the Epsom salt. I was seeing the little sand particles. I was seeing the filaments, and I was seeing the little black things. I was seeing things that looked like insects. I was seeing stuff come out, but I didn't see any of the white fungus coming out of my skin until about 2 weeks. It took about 2 weeks of soaking in Epsom salt every night before I saw anything breaking through the skin like a fungus, okay? And when it first started coming out, it looked like white fuzz coming out of my pores. And I thought it was coming off the towel. But then the second night, when I got back in the tub, it started coming out of the other arm. And then I knew, I said, this is not coming off the towel. This is coming out of me, okay? And that's when I realized that this nanotechnology, went a lot deeper than what I thought. It wasn't just something that was on the surface of my skin. No, this was embedded inside my skin, inside my internal organs, inside my body. It was systemic. It was everywhere, inside and out. And so this was another shock, okay? Just getting Morgellons in the beginning was horrifying, but then when I realized that there was more to it, you know, that there was this white fungus, and it did, look, when this white fungus, when it gets started, when it starts coming out, and you pretty much got to force it out, okay? You got to keep up your treatments with salt. You need some kind of salt. It's going to take salt to draw it out. Baking soda will work, but it's the salt that draws it out through the skin. But in my case, when it started coming out, it was massive. It was a lot. I mean, it would just, as long as I was doing the Epsom salt, it was coming out. It was coming out. And it did that probably for about 2 years for me. When I first started, it was constant. And then it started slacking off, you know, a couple of months later it started slacking off. And then I wouldn't see too much, and then I'd start seeing it again. So I did not stop the Epsom salt treatments. I kept them up because I knew that whatever this was, it was coming out, okay? And I felt like if I could just get it all out, I'd be okay, okay? So that's what I did. I kept up the Epsom salt treatments or the baking soda until I stopped seeing the white fungus and all the nanotechnology coming out. So I just want to clear that up because some people might get confused when they about the white fungus, because you may not see that coming out right away. And you're not even going to know you have it, okay? You're not going to know you have the white fungus. Not till you start doing the Epsom salt and trying to detox your body. You're not going to know it. So I know there's a lot of people out there who have Morgellons who are probably doing some of the detox, but they're not doing it enough to get everything out. They're not doing it every day, and they're not doing it enough to pull all of the white fungus out along with the nanotechnology. I know this happened because I know people that got it and they say, I can't handle this no more. I can't do it no more. So they stop. They stop their treatments. And really what they're doing is they're just letting it build up. They're letting it build up in their bodies. And it does cause your skin to dry out, and your skin is going to dry out and it's going to blister, okay? Before it all gets out, your skin is going to go through a breakdown process. It's going to break down. It's going to get dry. It's going to crack. It's going to break out in sores. It may break out in blisters first and then turn into sores. Your skin is going to go through a lot, okay? Because you have an intruder. If you stop doing it just because it's uncomfortable for you or you're in a little bit of pain, then you're defeating the whole process. You're not going to get it all. You got to keep it up, folks. You got to keep up the detox. The internal detox will work too. You can get a lot of it out internally by doing the internal detox, like with the diatomaceous earth or the bentonite clay or the potassium iodide, and you can also use the essential oils. So internally, if you start doing the internal detox along with the external detox, it might work faster for you, okay? Because in the beginning, I was just doing the external. I was just doing Epsom salt. If I'd have known more about it back then, and if I would have started taking the potassium iodide and taking the bentonite clay at the same time, I probably could have shortened the duration of mine, But that's all I want to say, folks. I just want to clear up this confusion about the white fungus. You may not know the white fungus is inside of you. You may not. You got to force it out. You got to get it out. If you don't get it out, if you don't get this white fungus and this nanotechnology, well, the fungus is part of the nanotechnology. But if you don't get it all out and it stays in your body and it continues to build up, if you don't get Morgellons, you're going to get sick with something else, okay? Because this nanotechnology can morph into other things. You might have an x-ray and this stuff shows up on an x-ray. They might diagnose you with cancer. They might tell you you got cancer all over your body. When really what you got is the nanotechnology or the fungus. This fungus will show up in the x-ray. And they're going to diagnose you with cancer. And then you know what comes next. Chemo and then death, okay? So don't give up, folks. Don't give up on your detox. Get your body clean. Get your head clean. Get your body clean and keep it clean. Don't let this fungus and don't let this nanotechnology build up in your body. So you can just, it can set you up to be sick with something else, okay? You got to get it out. That's all I want to say today, guys. I love you.